Welcome back to the Abundant Harvest Homestead. I'm Papa Pepper, and today I am getting ready for winter. Yes, winter. I know what some of you guys are thinking. Isn't it winter right now? Sure, technically for a little bit. But there's one thing I've learned about winter, and that is when it leaves, it will always come back. Always come back. On January 14th, we finally had our wood stove in this year. I wanted it in the winter before. Didn't happen. Finally got in on January 14th. Until yesterday, when we finally let the thing completely die out, we never relit it. So from January 14th to like February 23rd, it was burning constantly, heating our house. After we got our wood stove in, we decided to do a one-day build and fill of this woodshed. And when we filled it, there was a gap about that big, kind of all the way back, where we didn't go tight up to the roof. Now I know winter's coming again, and I know if I do this now, it can sit here and be dry all year. It can be, curing, seasoned, and be ready to burn this coming fall and winter as we head into the end of 2021. So what we're going to do is we're going to move it up a level, pack it in tight, and fill this entire thing. And if we've got more fire that we need to have this year, I've got a smaller wood pile over there that will work through that, and we'll leave this just completely ready to go for this coming year. And then if I'm doing it now, it's probably, my guess would be about 63. I can be out here in a t-shirt. I don't have to be doing it in 80, 90 degree weather, and I don't have to be doing it in freezing temperatures. If I do it now, it'll be ready, and I can do it when it is a great time to be working this hard outside. I got a couple little peppers who are gonna be helping with it, and we're gonna get prepared for winter, because we know it's coming back. I've paid attention. So some time ago, I was reading a book, and there are these things made out of trees that have pages, used to hold information back before we had computers. And it was a lady's testimony from when she was young. She was just sharing some of her life experiences, but she was talking about how they would sit there at the end of the year. They'd look at their woodshed full of wood. They would look at all the food they had canned up, everything they had preserved, the way that they'd worked hard all that year to get ready for the winter. And this was up north, and she goes, we could look at that and we knew that we were going to make it through the winter. It's just so interesting that people would have to work throughout the year to prepare themselves for the, the coming seasons, and then be like, all right, we did it. The garden was good. Our firewood's good. We're ready to go. We're going to make it through the winter. That's something that we really miss out a lot of people these days based on the lifestyle that they live, and it's something that I guess even our children are going to have a sense of, you know what, we had a goal, we worked towards it, we got the return on that investment, and we're alive and well and blessed. So just excited to be able to pass something like that onto our children. They're over here. When they leave, I'll cut stuff up with a chainsaw, and then when they come back, I'll split it up, and we'll go from there, right, kids?
Yeah.
All right. Mama. I don't know if you guys can see that, but center screen. Is she 1?
Yeah.
That's a 1-year-old. Center screen. Helping prepare for the following winter. And that's a 3-year-old helping the 1-year-old. Wow. And a brand new 8-year-old leading the show, right? Because you just turned 8?
Yeah.
Now look at that, guys. I can stand over here with the camera just filming them, and they'll just quietly and peacefully work together until their job's done. How cool is that? Really trying to pack as much as I possibly can up in here so this entire thing is as full as possible. And this year, because I had that friend who needed some help, they couldn't find a local source of wood. They couldn't find a local source of wood. They just moved in a new place with a wood furnace. What they had on hand was limited, and they weren't even able to find anyone to come out and deliver at the moment. It was super cold weather, so Monster Truck and I loaded up a truck as much as we could fit in our truck and drove it out there just to make sure they'd be fine, you know, through the worst part of it all. And you know, that took a portion of our wood supply for sure, but hopefully this upcoming winter I'll be able to start with this full and then through the winter measure and figure, okay, if this is kind of what a winter is going to be like, then this is probably about what I'm going to need to get through the, you know, winter heating my house with wood. So just one of those things I'll be able to measure once I'm able to kind of control a few more of the variables. And I'll pack it full to start out with a full one, and we'll see where we go from there. It's honestly been like an all week journey. There's been some rain, there's been some cold. I'm working with myself with limited time each day on this project, and then the children help me in between stuff. So I'm gonna see if this load will fill it up or not. I want to get this done so that I can build, I got some doghouse ideas, and I want to do that. But I want to fully complete this and cross it off my list for the year before I move on. So let's get back at it and see if we can't. And I've got a surprise coming at the end of this video too, which I think you guys are really gonna want to see. So stay tuned if you made it this far. Well, I had some help on the last part of there. Stay down, son. But even with all that help, the wood supply was limited, right? Ooh, look at this. I've still essentially got one entire layer to go. But all that stuff is packed definitely to the top, which is what we like, which is exciting. I guess I'm gonna have to go cut some more trees. They're down. I just gotta cut them and split them. So I've actually got a couple other things to do, plus I got distracted with the surprise behind me. I'll show you in just a second. So we're gonna let the woodshed sit as is. You get the point. We're already preparing for next winter because we want to be set up. We want to get that all ready, and we're excited about that, you know. Comes every year. Prepare through the seasons for every season. Always be ready. That type of stuff. And then just gonna cut this video so I can get this uploaded tonight so we can show you the surprise tomorrow night, because you're not going to want to miss that. So Pinky Pepper just informed me we have a new arrival, and it wasn't even who we were expecting was going to be next. Recess. So here you go. That's Recess. And she has a little ram, you said?
Yeah.
Wow. Hey, little ram. What are you doing in there, buddy?
Thank you for watching. Hit the like button.